So I believe last match of today now, it is going to be SPQR from Italy against the HTWK and Now Devils from Germany, from Leipzig and Dortmund.
Right, it's a game that we expect also the Leipzig team to be strong, but let's see what football says. And it seems that the SPQR team has only 2 robots on the field, so it will make it even worse.
Yes, so that will be 1 goalkeeper and 1 most likely defending to make sure that the score wouldn't be too high. So the first is the kickoff of the number 4 of the team from Italy, the SPQR Roman team. It is taking a bit too long, and it's giving the chance for the number 3 of the HTWK and Now Devils team to come in and steal the ball away, going towards the goal already, and it could be that within the first minute we will see the first goal of this competition. But I guess he overshoots, he misses the goal, he's going to come around for another attempt to shoot at the goal. But the number 3 is very much defending, and there is the first goal, and it is within the first minute of this match.
Right.
Making this a 1-0 for HTWK and Now Devils.
Yeah, it's the first goal. It seems that the game will be also easy for this team. They are very strong, they have good dribbling, and yeah, let's see how they can handle the team from Rome. Let's see how they can handle this.
Exactly. I was just discussing with one of the guys from HTWK and Now Devils that they were using mainly the vision, also the stereo vision, to just detect the plane of the field, and using that as also a part of stabilization of the camera, and deducting the angle from that.
Right, it's a very good solution in scientific terms. It's a good idea, and it seems to be working nice.
Yeah, so I was just discussing also, you could basically feed that back into the system and accurate model.
So very good idea.
So that's what they're gonna make next year, I guess. If he doesn't answer the question. So another attempt at to shoot at the goal by the number 4 of the HTWK and not Dutch Now teams, the Now Devils, of course, and it is another goal, which makes this a 2-2 HTWK and Now Devils.
And in fact, the Now Devils are playing with just basically 1 robot. I mean, they have 5 on the field, but only 1 attacker does all the job, and all the other 3 defenders and another goalie. And
yes, I mean,
just 1 robot.
They're making they're having 4 defenders and 1 attacker. Or at least there's 1 attacker that is actually attacking. They don't need more, I guess.
Yes.
It's basically they have a good attacker, so for the rest they are thinking maybe just as long as you keep the door closed and you can at times steal a goal, then that would be the road to victory.
Yeah. And besides having a good attacker, the 2 defenders are always well positioned at the back, so it's very difficult for the opponent team to pass not just the attacker because he's strong, but also another 3 players plus the goalie.
Exactly.
Yeah. but for a team that plays for a long time, for many years, so they can improve from year to year, and sometimes some new ideas come up, like the one you just mentioned, and they just add on top of what they have, so they will become stronger and stronger.
And next year there's more teams that are going to have the same strategy and ideas, so all teams will become better. So I can see in the next couple of years a lot of progression coming up.
Yeah, I mean, the last 3 to 4 years, AI has gone, well, like crazy. I mean, too many novelties on this area, and also the possible, well, having humanoids being built by companies all over the world makes it more stable for teams to do their research, and the games will improve because of that. Not just AI, but also stable hardware and reliable hardware.
Exactly, and not well. The things that have changed in neural networks in the past couple of years open up so many possibilities. It is almost like teams are finding it perhaps even difficult because there's so much possibilities to find where to use it. I mean, it's endless possibilities.
Yes, you can use AI in anything, almost, well, basically anything you think of. And football is full of possibilities. And yeah, these leagues use a lot AI, not just on recognizing entities in the field, but many other aspects.
So indeed, most of the localization is done by trained neural networks, or at least AI recognition, and the walking is done by trained reinforcement learning. So there's already a ton of neural networks running in these robots.
Yeah, it's important to say that Booster Robotics, that the brand that makes these robots, that those humanoids, they developed a kind of library where teams can use some functions like reading data, or moving the legs, moving the arms, but also some kicks, for example, the teams can use, but they can also use reinforcement learning to use their own kick. And also their own way of walking, for example. But there is at least some basic functions that the teams can use without caring about developing new ones. Of course, the teams that develop new ones, they can always compare which one is best, and so they have some advantage there.
Exactly, and it's in the meantime we are looking at a match of SPQR from Italy, from the University of, help me here.
SPQR is La Sapienza in Rome.
Sapienza. Okay. I wasn't. It's a name that's a little bit more difficult for me to pronounce, but you Southerners.
Well, yeah. The Southerns like me. Well, Sapienza means knowledge. Means knowledge. Sapienza.
Okay. It's a beautiful name then.
Yes, Sapienza, it means knowledge.
Okay.
It's one of the oldest universities in the world, as far as I know.
Okay. And it's in in the center of Rome somewhere?
Exactly, in the center of Rome.
Oh, very nice. So the University Sapienza in Rome. So we have the Romans against the basically, they would have called it the Germanics.
Yes, Germanics.
The Germanics versus the Romans. Let's see who's stronger. I know that probably in the old days, also the Emperor Caesar would have had many difficulties with beating the Germanics. So let's see how he does it.
Yeah, let's see. It seems that one more goal is coming. The defender is trying to avoid, but yeah, it's one more. So.
And that makes this a 0-7 score for HTWK and Now Devils, a merger of the teams from Leipzig and Dortmund. For this live stream, we have Jette Bruurs on the camera. We have Thiago Ribeiro on the as a director. Basically, he is doing the live stream. He's doing the overlays. He's doing the score, and he's doing all the button work. My name is Peter Turlings. Peter, you can call me, and I'm sitting here with Fernando Ribeiro as my co-commentator.
Exactly.
Placement start.
One robot is being repaired outside of the field from the German team.
So the number 2 from the blue team is appears to be stuck in the net. So one of the members of SPQR is getting it out of the net and taking it off the field. So now there's 4 robots from SPQR in the field, and there are 4, looks like it, now Devils and HTWK robots in the field. If I am counting that correctly, yes, it appears that it's now 4 versus 4. The team from Rome appears to be huddled up in all in the same position, but suddenly the number 5 rushes towards the goal, but he is too late to stop the number 4, who is making a goal and making this a 0-8 score for HTWK and now Devils.
Now, talking about the Sapienza University, I can add up some information. It was founded in 1303, and so it's one of the oldest universities in the world. They have like 122,000 students, so it's the largest university in Europe.
Oh wow, 122,000.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah, it's big. It's in the center of the city, exactly.
And it is a university for everything. It's not a technical university, right? It's a...
I mean, they have many different degrees.
Okay,
Not just
yeah.
technology, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it has to be with 122,000.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
that is
exactly.
huge, really. Oh, nice. Yeah. (1303).
Yes,
That's a long
amazing.
time ago. So the number 3 from HTWK attempted to score another goal. Let's see if the defense of the team from Rome is strong enough to make sure to keep it all to keep them away. But the number 3 again making another attack. But the number 1 making it extremely difficult for him, and then also defending against that shot. The number 1 does have to make sure it gets back in the goal in time, because there's going to be another attack. But the number 1 is again in the exact right place. So the SPQR team, its goalkeeper, is doing exactly what it needs to do. Just as I said that, the goalkeeper kind of was a little bit too far outside of the goal, and behind the legs of the goalkeeper, they shot it into the goal.
Still talking about universities, I was not sure if it was the oldest one, but I found another one, even older. The University of Coimbra in Portugal was founded in 1290, so it's 735 years.
Oh, that is old. That is really old.
Amazing.
But is it the oldest?
I'm not sure yet if it's the oldest, but it's one of the oldest, of course, and it's older than La Sapienza.
Match ending in 5, 4, 3.
Also, in Leipzig was held RoboCup in 2016. They already hold it there.
In Leipzig.
Yes, in Leipzig.
Yeah.
And then in 17 it was in Nagoya in Japan.
Okay.
18 in Montreal. In
You probably
Canada.
were everywhere, right?
Yeah, since 99, yes, in all of them.
Okay.
And then in 19 in Sydney, you were there as well in Sydney.
No, I wasn't there in
No?
Sydney. No.
But the Tech United was there.
Yeah, but I wasn't there.
Yes, okay. In 20 there was no RoboCup, unfortunately, due to COVID.
Yeah, and 21 also.
21 it was online.
It was a digital, but
Yes,
there was not
digital.
really a competition. You could win a scientific challenge, a technical
Exactly,
challenge.
exactly.
Like there were some competitions, like they would present things, but it wasn't really an actual competition. But a good thing that in 22 we had Thailand.
Yes, Thailand.
And Thailand again was it was still one of my favorite RoboCups.
Right.
It was I really liked the whole atmosphere, and I just really liked the
Yes,
city. Bangkok.
it was very
really
nice.
cool.
The city of Bangkok was very nice. Then we had 23 in France.
Yeah.
In Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Yes. Then 24 it was Eindhoven.
Yes,
What a surprise.
and that was that is my the Bangkok was my almost favorite, but of course Eindhoven is my favorite.
Of course.
It's just difficult to find out if it was 2024 or 2013, which was my favorite, which
Yes.
was also in Eindhoven.
Yes, in 13, yeah.
So I think 2013 was a little bit more. It was still my favorite.
Yeah, because it was the first one, I would say
Exactly.
so.
Yeah. And it was. I remember a crazy tense match in the finals in the MSL. And
Yes.
It was
Against the Water team.
Against Water, and Tech United lost, but it still was one of the.
What
the
a
most,
game. I saw it. What a game.
It was one of the most intense matches I've ever seen.
I think it was 6-5, right?
Yeah.
6-5, but it was 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, always very tight the result.
And it was equaled in the spare time.
Yeah.
And then after that, Tech United still lost, but it was still like a very, very intense match.
But the best part was that the venue was completely full. I think it was 3,000 or 4,000 people in 2013.
I don't know. I think it looked like even way more, but it was you get that actual stadium feeling.
Yeah, I've been in some real football games with a lot less people than that.
Yeah, and also I've been at football games where people was less enthusiastic about the gameplay, and this was just basically robots that we were watching, bunch of nuts and bolts,
Exactly.
and code that is playing. But once you watch it, you really feel for the game. It's almost like it becomes a personification. It's like. How do you call this?
Get a soul, it's like the robots have a soul.
It's suddenly
Not yet, but
but you feel like it. It feels like you're almost seeing a robot having a soul.
and then you see some participants just holding the robots on their shoulders and things like that. It's like pets, not toys, like pets.
Exactly, and it's and especially now it starts to look more and more like actual humans. You really get more of a feel for the gameplay.
Yes.
So it's starting to look really cool.
But in fact, the main objective of Roa Cup is in the year 2050 to have a football game between the world champions of robots against the world champions of humans. It started as a cafe conversation between three people, and they were writing. That was in '93. They were talking in a cafe, just making some drawings on paper, what we could do. And the first event was held in '97 in Nagoya.
Japan. It started in Japan. That was the first one.
Yes, that was the first one. The second one in '98 was in Paris. Oh, let me tell you that in the first leagues, the first event just had two leagues, one simulation and one middle size, as far as understood.
Oh, really?
And then in '98, they started increasing a few more leagues to one, I think one or two. Then in '99, it was held in Stockholm. I was on that one, on Stockholm.
Is that your first RoboCup?
Yes, I mean, I applied to play in Paris,
Yeah.
but for lack of funding, I couldn't go. So I played in a different, well, also in football. But
Back
in,
when you
in-
were still competing in RoboCup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With the Minho team.
Yes, with Minho team. So we in '98 we played, but not in RoboCup. It was in a city called Bourges in France, south of Paris,
Oh, yeah, I know that.
which now is the Eurobot competition. But at that time it was called the Festival Science et Technologie, something like that in French. Yeah.
It sounds very fancy.
Yes, very fancy in French. But then in '99 it was in Stockholm. Then in 2000 was in Melbourne. 2001 it was in Seattle.
Yeah.
We participated also on that one in Seattle, very far away. And I can tell you the robots didn't get on time, so we lost the first day of competition. We
Oh,
didn't
you know the robots were late.
Yes, on the customs, and then we were. They allowed us to play all games in the same day,
Yeah.
but we couldn't charge the battery, so we played like
But
five.
you couldn't charge. You weren't able to charge the batteries.
No, I
or
mean
the-
there was no time because we have batteries for. We had to play
Okay.
5 games in the same day, and it's no time to charge the battery. So we play like half of 5 games.
Okay.
Just one half, things like that, and yeah, it wasn't a very good
And then
participation.
just every time just try to connect it as much as possible,
Yes.
like to charge as much as possible.
But in that competition, the winner was Freiburg, University of Freiburg,
Freiburg,
and they
yeah.
just suffered 1 goal in all competition. And
Oh wow!
that goal
And that was your goal?
Exactly,
Oh, so
it
that
ours.
was already
We
a
were-
big party.
Yeah, we're so proud of that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yes, yes.
In the meantime, I'm hearing background music in Chinese. Apparently, the referees seem to really enjoy this. They're all clapping and singing along with it. So I wish we could also sing with them.
Yes, but I cannot sing or speak in Chinese.
I could try, but nobody will be happy because of that.
Exactly, me too.
But so there's now. So first RoboCup was in what do you say, '97?
Yeah, '97 in Nagoya.
So it's already 27 years of RoboCup.
So we just passed halfway to the
Yeah.
2050. And then we went to Fukuoka in Japan,
Yeah.
and that RoboCup was held in 2 venues. The major leagues were in Fukuoka in the Dome,
Yeah.
and the junior was in Busan in South Korea. That was the first time we had it in 2 countries. It was like
Yeah.
it was like a 1-hour airplane between those 2 venues. And after that, yeah, the people is enjoying the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if people can hear us commentating. We might have to stop commentating for a bit because it's probably we can't even hear ourselves.
But the referees are very happy. And
Yeah.
they're dancing, look, they're dancing. Even
Yeah,
the
yeah.
robots are dancing, look.
Everybody's happy.
They have the hands up.
Okay, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, what a moment. Very
Yeah.
nice moment.
It does give you that RoboCup atmosphere.
Yeah, World Cup atmosphere.
Also, I'm gonna need this song.
I guess you already have the name of the song.
No, I tried Shazamming it. I couldn't get it. If everybody knows how this song is called. Oh yeah.
By Hat Shin Chuk, Olympic Bak Kim in 2008.
Oh, so it was a song for the Olympics in 2008 that we're hearing.
Exactly.
Ah, very applicable to this event, which
Yes.
is basically the Olympic Games of humanoid robotics.
Yes, so this is probably the only city in the world that held Olympics, also Winter Olympics,
Yeah.
so Olympics in 2008, Winter Olympics 2022,
Yeah.
and now robotics or humanoids in 2025.
Exactly.
And the referee is dancing with the robot.
Yeah, I can tell. People can see on the live stream, I think. I think we'll start again in
20 seconds, yeah.
in 20 seconds. Oh, I hope that the robots from the HTWK and now Devils
They are dancing.
are back in time.
Off time, so they are not tired.
They look very happy. So the score is 0 from SPQR to 10 by HTWK and now Devils.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready.
And the game is about to start.
So the team from HTWK marching in line towards the field.
Red 2, set. Play. Kick off from red.
Referee just whistled, and there they go once again. The Leipzig team is just going forward already in the area of SPQR.
But they are having a very strong defense, so it's still difficult to get through it. But here's the number 4 from the German team, going, kicking it towards the goal. And at the moment there is nobody defending.
Yes.
But there is the number 4, and it is very difficult to see if the ball is all the way in. But it is now, and that is a goal.
Yeah, it was a goal.
Kick up low 1.
So the one of the team members of the SPQR team just fell behind the goal and has to be taken out of the field.
Do you want, while the robots position themselves, do you want to continue talk about this history of RoboCup?
Oh, of course. I mean, that's why you're here.
They're calling me old. Yeah, I mean, after,
I didn't say that, but
I know, I know.
kind of, yeah.
but after 2002, we went to Padova in Italy,
Yeah.
2003. It was also a very nice place. I think one of the biggest parties we had in RoboCup was there. They made all the participants, over 2,000, go on a train for a place to have a huge party. A huge party, lots of food, drink. A singer, there was a lady, a singer, she could speak like 15 languages, something like that. Amazing, amazing.
But actually speak 15 languages. So she also spoke Portuguese.
Yes, she spoke Portuguese.
Okay.
Let's not forget, it's the 5th language most spoken in the world, yeah?
Yeah, true.
Then 2004 it was held in Lisbon in Portugal. Then I was also part of the organization. And then 2005 it was in Osaka in Japan,
Yeah.
back to Asia.
3rd time in Japan. Then.
Yes, yes. And then, well, they are more or less the founders, I would say. 2 Japanese and a Portuguese lady who lives in the US.
Of course, because like so many development of humanoid robots, at least in the years before, were done in Japan.
Yes.
I mean, Japan is just really also a robot country.
Yes, a very strong country in robotics and humanoids as well.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Germany, 2006, in Bremen.
Yeah. Bremen. Yeah.
The next one was Atlanta in US, and that was the last time we were in US, 2007.
Oh, so it's been that long ago since it was in the United States?
Exactly, yeah.
Ah. So there's a big chance that in any of the
following
I mean, in the next year the RoboCup will be in South Korea. The year after it will be in Germany.
Exactly.
So there's a big chance that after that it will go back to the US.
Who knows? Who knows? The proposals are coming, and let's see what the results are. Then 2008 we went to Suzhou in China.
Okay.
2009 it was in Graz in Austria.
Okay. Yeah.
2010 in Singapore. 2011 in Istanbul.
Okay. Yeah. Turkey.
2012 in the city of Mexico.
Mexico City. Okay.
Yeah. 13 we know it's Eindhoven.
Of course, Eindhoven.
14 we went to for the first time to Brazil to João Pessoa.
Yeah.
15 Hefei in China.
Yeah.
And hold on a moment, there might be another goal.
But it is going. It's being strongly defended against. So
Exactly.
it's two robots defending the shot at the goal.
Whoa, we missed. Yeah.
Now for the second time, keeping the ball out of the goal by the number 4 from the SPQR team. But I think this will be the goal, and
it's
yes,
goal.
it is, making this a score of 0-13 for the HTWK and now Devils team.
Yeah. So 15 was in Hefei in China, and the reason why it was held there is because political reasons. There was a kind of a small revolution or whatever. We have to change quickly, and so we moved into. We asked who was available to organize it, and in the end, China, the city of Hefei, did it.
And how much time before the event was that?
1 year.
Okay, so
year
so
in
you
advance,
changed in a
yes.
year,
So-
which is not well.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
acceptable,
it's
yeah,
acceptable.
yeah.
You can do it in a year. I
Yes.
mean, I believe that for 2013, I believe they knew in I believe less than a year before that they were going to have the event. So they also had to organize everything in a year.
Yes.
So in Eindhoven. So okay, that's an acceptable.
Yeah. It was 1 year in advance.
Race
Then
will start.
16 we were in Leipzig, 17 in Nagoya, like the first edition,
Yeah.
just because it was the 20 years to the commemoration of the 20 years World Cup.
Okay.
And then 18 in Canada, 19, like we said, in Sydney, in Australia, and so on. So 20 no Robot Cup, 21 online but no real competitions, 22 in Thailand, 23 in Bordeaux, 24 Eindhoven, and now 25 this year. It was just held, just finished,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago in Salvador da Bahia in Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah. You were there, right?
Yes.
So it's how was this how was just the event, the atmosphere? How was the city? How was just your overall experience of the whole event?
The atmosphere was wonderful. I mean, the space was large. The people, locals, very welcoming people. For example, the party, lots of people at the party. Many leagues. I mean, there was, for the first time ever, there was no middle-sized league.
Which was a shame.
Yeah,
but-
it was a shame. Normally, after the Robot Cup finishes, the humans play like a short game against middle-sized league, and that was the first year. This year was the first year where the humans did not play with middle-sized because middle-sized was not there.
Yeah, but they played with humanoids.
Yes, they played with
So,
humanoids for the first time.
Probably it wasn't as fast as playing
No.
against MSL, but well, it's a good thing that now it will be played against the humans.
Yes, to be fair, the game is much more fun against middle size. I played many times for the humans, but the game is a lot fun with middle size because robots are fast, move
Yeah.
fast, pass the ball very precisely, and they score actually goals.
Yeah, and-
but with humanoids it's different. They are
Yeah.
slower.
Like usually it's like the last few years it was often was Tech United versus the Trustees playing that match. And it was a good match also because of the good working obstacle avoidance. So you could very well play safely with humans.
Yes.
And still have it be fast and exciting.
Exactly. Now playing with humanoids is also well. At least they are closer to our shape and our size. Closer, not yet, because these robots are like 1 meter and 20 centimeters.
Yeah.
Still short for us, but we are faster, of course, than the robots.
Yeah.
And but the idea is not to win to them. I mean, the idea is to show the public it's possible to have these games between humans and robots.
Exactly.
And now we win all the times, but I would say in 10, 15 years, maybe not.
Well, at least within 25.
Yes. We hope so.
Yeah, I mean, within 10 years, we have to beat the trustees because those can't really play football. So then there's 15 years left to actually play against people who do know how to play football. So the actual, really, the world champions of 2050, and we still don't know who it will be. It will probably be the Netherlands, but
Or Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo with 60 years old or something like that, still playing.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, well, let's just hope that it's either one of those. But as long as we can still play with our robots against them.
I think the game will not be against the trustees because they will all wear.
Well, I think there will be different trustees by then, but
I know, but
they'll be replaced. I mean, everybody who can be there will be there.
Yes, of course.
In the meantime, I'm looking at SPQR doing their 4-robot formation, which looks like legionnaires that are they are not carrying their spears and their shields, but otherwise it would be just like legionnaires from Rome.
Like an army, yes.
Yeah.
One robot is trying to stand up, but it's difficult.
Yeah, and it tries to stand up on top of one of the other robots, which makes it difficult for it to find a good footing,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
will make it fall over again. So,
Exactly.
We're having a bit of a pile up in the corner. They're working on it.
Yeah, they're working on it.
These things just happen sometimes.
Yeah, of course. So 3 robots are getting out of the field.
Basement start.
One
Yeah.
from the Leipzig team and the other 2 from Rome.
Which means that there are now only 2 robots in the field from SPQR, the Roman team of. What was it? What was the university name?
From
The Romans.
yes, it La Sapienza.
Sapienza.
Which
yeah,
means
that was it.
wisdom,
Yeah,
knowledge, wisdom.
La Sapienza. Oh, very, very beautiful name.
Yes.
But there's only 2 of them left in the field, so it's going to be very difficult for them to defend against the HTWK and Now Devils team, a team that is a merger from Leipzig and Dortmund.
Yes. Now they have 3, 1 nil, 4 again. So it's 4 against 4 at the moment. And then you have the formation again.
Yeah, it is the legionary formation that it resembles the Romans when they were carrying their spears and their shields in battle.
Exactly, exactly. And the 5th is on the field. On both sides.
And now they're all 4, so the full formation is complete.
Now just one is standing on the ball. Let's see if he can kick.
No, they're like slightly behind. There's not a wall, it's like a pack, so it's a Roman battle formation, right? They should just have the shields and the spears.
And even though,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Like but they used to make really like.
and even though the robot from Germany still manages to pass through all 4 defenders.
Past that strong defense,
Now
the
he's
number 2 is now
preparing.
in the open. The number 1 might be in time to defend against it, but
Maybe not.
it is not picking the right place. And that is another goal by the team from Leipzig and Dortmund. So,
15-0.
and that indeed makes this a score of 15-0 for HTWK and Now Devils.
And 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to the end of the game.
And it's the last game of today.
And it's almost midnight in China, in Beijing.
Yeah, here it is. I know that in Germany and in the Netherlands it's almost 6 o'clock, and in Portugal it's almost 7.
Nope, 5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's 7 hours difference.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm counting in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So 1 minute for the final of the game.
In the meantime, the viewers at home can watch this the beautiful LED structure around this panda eye that we are in. It is a spectacle to watch. Sometimes it's just cool to look above and admire the light show.
Yeah. This building was specially built for this purpose.
Yeah, exactly, and they're gonna make it a permanent structure
Exactly.
for robotics. It is already having an OptiTrack system of, I believe,
48 cameras.
48 OptiTrack cameras around us to catch all the motion that's going on inside this building. So they're really investing.
No pickup, sorry.
You just need.
Ending in 10.
So the number 5 scored another goal, which makes this a 0-16 for the HTWK and now Devils team.
3, 2, 1.
And the referee sends signals the end of this match. The end score is 0-16. The winner is the now Devils and HTWK Robotics.
Yes.
The team from Leipzig and Dortmund.
Yeah, that's true. So in this group, you have got the first place goes for this HTWK team, and the second place goes to the team from Australia. Yeah.
Okay.
New Swift. So
New Swift, which is also a merger by Nubot and Swift Run.
Yes.
Swift Run.
Run Swift.
Oh, Run Swift. Yeah, Run Swift. Okay, so
One is from University of Newcastle, the other is from University of New South Wales, both in Australia.
exactly. So it appears that a merging teams is a successful formula.
Exactly. So perhaps we can mix our two teams.
Yeah, maybe we could, and then we should have a lot of development weeks, I guess, at the beach in Porto.
And yes, of course, and we could call it Western Europe team, something like that.
Oh,
Western
yes.
Europe. Well, compared to China, it would be Western Europe.
Yeah, very Western. Yeah, exactly.
So
Yes, that was the last match of the day. I would like to thank Jette Bruurs. She was on the camera. I would like to thank Thiago Ribeiro. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He was doing the whole, is basically the director who does all the layover, the how you call it, the score. He just does the overlays. He does basically everything that's technical about this broadcasting. And then next to me is Fernando Ribeiro, who is the entire evening been my co-commentator and giving me all kinds of useful information. Also some useless information, but
Exactly.
but that doesn't matter. But it was a pleasure having him next to me.
yeah, and I just want to give my regards to René Molengraft from the Netherlands, from the Technical University of Eindhoven. I really would like to have him here in this competition. He couldn't
Yes.
come, but maybe next time he will be there.
I think we can persuade him to try and be here next year.
Yeah, let's put some pressure on him to
Yeah,
come.
a little bit more pressure than we already have been doing, and maybe he's susceptible to that.
Okay.
And maybe he'll be there next time.
Okay.
So I'll see you all tomorrow. Probably the competition tomorrow. There won't be a competition tomorrow. I just heard.
Tomorrow
Okay.
is the opening session.
There's only going to be the opening ceremony, and the next competitions will be then
It will be on Friday.
Friday. So
Friday
Friday
morning.
will be the first competition. We'll let you know enough time in advance